And continuing with that, now that I finished the oblique case pronouns, I want to talk about an introduction to like the shortening of pronouns. All right? I talked in the last video, I talked about the shortening of not shortening, but the oblique case pronouns and what they are used for, what the oblique case is used for, right? The full and the short, right? The full and the short version of the oblique. It's the ones here in purple, full and short. If you can't see, if you're colorblind, then screw you. So, um, now I want to, in this video, I just want to focus on the next things that I put down. Because this one, again, pay attention because you will learn something in here. So here in this part, I wrote down the shortened form, remember, of the oblique case, which is just without the ka, right? You see how all the ka is here? If you remove the ka, you get the shortened form of the oblique case. But guess what? The shortened form of the oblique case is also the same form of the full form of the ergative postposition, right? So remember the ergative pronouns that I made, the videos of them? If you remember the full forms of them, nako, nimo, niya, nato, namo, ninyo, nila, those are the full forms of the ergative pronouns, which is identical to the shortened form of the oblique case. So when you're, this can be confusing because you will need to know, well, what got shortened and what is what and where and what. I'll make another video for that and then I'll show you, but you need, this is like the basis of what I'm gonna explain for the next video, and that's why you need to pay attention, okay? So even though this shortened form and the ergative full form of the ergative full and the shortened oblique forms are the same, they have a different meaning, okay? They are experiencing a different meaning. Nako in the ergative full case is an ergative pronoun, meaning it's experiencing something, like the nako in the oblique case. However, it's not being received as, like, you're not getting anything that's being received as an experiencing. Nako is like the focus. It's like a little absolute of focus, but it's there, but you're not so important kind of a deal, right? They both have different meanings. Remember, this is experiencing something. You're receiving like the to, the for, the with, an experience. This one is just like another argument. So I hope you're not confused, because like the ergative is an ergative pronoun, then these pronouns here are a focus of an argument. Just like the absolutive, these guys are also a focus of an argument. This one is experiencing something, right? So they share the same pronouns, and that can be confusing. I'll show you that in another video. So moving on, the ergative short, I also put it here too, because the ergative short can be comparable to the absolutive case shorts, right? Look, the first person singular, ko and ko, right? They're similar. So if you hear ko, you need to discern whether it's written in the ergative case or the absolutive case. They're both in the short forms of those cases, but you need to understand what is, or which case is doing what, like which pronoun is in what case. Everything else, I guess, is pretty much okay. But mo, again, mo and mo have the same forms, right? Nimo and namo have the same forms in the ergative short. Whereas mo is the, is the mo form. Wait, yeah. Yeah, the mo form in the absolutive. No, that's weird. That's weird. That's interesting. I just learned that too. Okay. But yeah, pretty much just don't get it confused, especially because a lot of the confusion I see with people comes from the ko and the mo, because there's the mo's in the ergative short and the mo in the absolutive short. So just discern that in mind, or keep that in mind when you're going to be, I guess, translating or expressing yourself, right? So, but yeah, if you have questions, put it down.